Hey, what's happening to you guys? Extreme Person here and welcome back to another video. So today we got another review for Youjo Senki. This is going to be episode 5 and this is going to be focusing around Tanya's battalion, and basically we got to see the type of procedures that Tanya went through in order to pick her future battalion, and pretty much it was fucking crazy and intense. Like, we all know that Tanya is trying to avoid going back into the field, but she pretty much did everything that she could possibly do to only choose the best of the best. And it was very interesting because I didn't really see this coming, but near the end, anyway, not near the end, halfway through the episode, we saw that she was using a illusion, a mirage of some sort, to pretty much decipher who's going to be worthy to be part of the battalion and who's going to have to go home. And you know, that was just one of the things that she had to do to make sure that she picked the best of the best. And I thought to myself, you know what, it's not really that bad, it's actually pretty okay. I mean, like, if you can't see through a basic what she described as a basic magic illusion, then you're not really worthy to be part of the Tanya's battalion, which actually made sense. But then next up, we saw what she put these guys through, and holy mother of crap, the training that she was making them go through is fucking insane. First up, she had them pretty much try to survive for 36 hours. Like, artilleries was coming at them and they had to try and survive for 36 hours, and they couldn't use certain magic to defend themselves. So it was actually freaking crazy. And I think as well, after the training and all that stuff, she finally met up with Eric von Reyrugen, I think I said his name right. She finally met up with him, and the conversation was actually very intense because, you know, Reyrugen was actually keeping a close eye and analyzing Tanya's behavior and how she was responding to him, and it was kind of like a really fun interaction between those two, because obviously we all know that Eric really does not trust Tanya, and it's actually very interesting to see how he is pretty much analyzing him anyways. And so after the 1 month training that Tanya put her battalion through, pretty much they were immediately sent to the southwestern side of the country to try and intercept a Dakian army that was, you know, infiltrating the Empire's obviously territory. And funny enough, in my opinion, when I was watching the freaking episode obviously go on, I was expecting a twist. Now, you know what I mean when I say a twist. Basically, whenever something goes really well in any situation, there's always a twist that happens that pushes obviously the main characters back a little bit or catches them off by surprise. But in this case, this was a one-side massacre. Like, straight up, the Dakian army literally did not know what to do. They literally huddled up. Like, here's the thing, when you're being attacked by, you know, an airstrike or something like that, you don't huddle up together. Like, you try to separate as much as possible to try and minimize the casualties. But in this case, they were acting really, for lack of better word, stupid. Like, they were doing some stupid stuff, and it was very interesting. And I was sitting there like expecting myself to see, you know, that twist that I was talking about, like a twist that would pretty much change the outcome of the battle. But it doesn't happen. They literally went in and they massacred all of them, straight up. Now, the funny part that I did not expect to happen in this episode was near the end, where pretty much Tanya was talking about the international law, where you have to announce that you're about to attack, and if they don't surrender or if they don't evacuate their citizens, then it's their fault and stuff like that. But I did not expect Tanya to say it in such a kiddie ass voice. Like, I laughed my ass off when that happened. I was like, bruh, no one's gonna take her seriously, and she knew that no one would take a little girl seriously. So pretty much they destroyed the factories where the weapons and the explosives were being made, and it was actually that was the end of the episode. Like, it was so straightforward. There wasn't really any twist to it, and I feel like Tanya has finally begun to accept her battalion. She's not really pushing them away anymore. She's like embracing them because she saw how powerful her battalion ended up being. So it's actually very interesting to see. But yeah, overall the episode was very interesting, very entertaining. Like I said before, like, it was too straightforward. Like, they went in, they massacred the Dakian army, and They obviously attacked their headquarters as well, took their commanders, went even further and beyond, and attacked their factories. And I feel like near the end of the episode, I think they're going to go even further on to see how far this battalion can go. I don't know if she's taking them on a suicide mission or whatever the case may be, but it's very interesting the least to see. And that was a very interesting episode. Now, like I said before, I feel like Victoria at this current point, she's just there now at this current time, but I feel like she's gonna have a very important role to her. Like, you know, she's innocent basically, and she's trying to do her best, and obviously Tanya has kind of like a soft spot for her, so it's going to be an interesting thing to see their dynamic in the future. But yeah, for me, this has been a very interesting episode. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. Obviously, everyone around her is starting to pick up on Tanya. It's like we know Tanya is kind of twisted in the inside, but it's very interesting. And once again, as well, the facial expressions, those were freaking hands down. She was it was very interesting. But anyways, that's it for me. I'm Extreme Sonic. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.